Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 285 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm going to be trying out the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder that I got in my Ipsy glam bag for November, which if you want to see my Ipsy glam bag unbagging, I'll link that video down below. But I got this tiny little sample. It's really cute how tiny it is, but I feel like I use a lot of translucent powder when setting my face, so I'm interested to see how many uses I'll even be able to get out of this. But the full-size version retails for $22 on the Ciate London website, and it claims to prevent creasing, and you're also supposed to be able to bake with this, so I'm going to test that out today. Right now I have my foundation on, but I did not apply my concealer yet because I wanted to apply that right before applying this powder. So for today I'm going to go in with my NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. I use this in the shade Ivory and I think it's so good. It's such an affordable concealer, and I really just take like the tiniest little bit onto my fingers and apply this to my under eyes. And I find this concealer to be so brightening and really have like great coverage. And I do like applying this concealer with my finger. It's the kind that you have to squeeze out of the tube. It doesn't have a doe foot or anything, but I think that it applies really nicely and easily with my finger. Okay, so concealer is applied, and as you can see, it does have that kind of dewy finish to it, and I like to set it because of that shine. So I'll take my tiny little translucent powder. I went to go tap it into the cap, but I feel like the cap is like too tiny to even work with. So I'm actually going to take a different translucent powder and use the lid from that to tap this powder out into, so I actually have more space to work with. Alright, so it does come out a pure white color. So I'm going to go ahead and bake my under eyes. So yesterday I finally got my flu shot. Oh my gosh, it was so hard to get a flu shot this season. I went probably 4 different times to try and get a flu shot, whether it was at my doctor's office or at the pharmacy. It was one issue after another where like they didn't have them that day, it had closed already, the insurance didn't cover it there, so I'm so glad I finally got that done, but my arm has been so sore today. Ugh. Okay, so now I'm all set to bake my under eyes. This is such a pure white powder. I'm definitely going to do a flash test to see if there's any flashback. But while I let this bake, I'm going to go ahead and apply this powder to the parts of my face that get greasy, that I really want to set my makeup. So I'm going to put it on my forehead and my nose, a bit on my cheeks, but I'm going to avoid my chin because my chin's been so dry lately. And I like that this powder, it's not dusty, so it's not like getting all powdery into the air, making it hard to breathe, so it's very easy to work with. And it's definitely mattifying to my skin, but it looks very smoothing on my skin. It's not looking cakey at all or gathering in any dry parts of my skin. And I will say, I tapped off not that much into this lid, and it ended up being enough powder to bake both my under eyes, set everywhere that I wanted to set. So I think that I will be able to get maybe like half a dozen uses out of this. So that's all right. But then it's like I have this $1 setting powder right here. This is the AOA Perfect Setting Powder that I just used the lid of, that I love. And look at the size of this. This is $1. Actually, if you want to see my review on this AOA Studio setting powder, I'll link it down below. Alright, so it says to let this bake for 3 to 5 minutes. So now that I've had it on my under eyes for that long, I'm going to go ahead and brush it away. So I will say that my under eyes right now are looking very smooth, and where I have lines under my eyes that I tend to have really bad creasing issues with when it comes to wearing concealer, there's no creasing happening at all anymore. And it really doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like there's a powder on my skin. It just looks like smooth skin. And I also don't feel like it's left a white cast on my skin, even though it's that pure white color. I feel like my under eyes look brightened still. So all in all, I think this is looking nice. Let's go ahead and do a flash photo and see if there's any flashback. Okay, awesome. No flashback at all. I'm actually kind of surprised, but that's great. I don't have to worry about that. So I think that this is a nice setting powder. I'm definitely going to continue to use it, and I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day. So I'll leave in the description down below how this wears. If it keeps my makeup in place, if it keeps my makeup looking mattified, just the general wear test. I'll let you know all about it down below, so make sure you check that out. But I would say that I am happy with this setting powder. My only thing is that when it comes to setting powders, I don't really see the need to spend $22 on it when I have these great inexpensive dollar store or even just lower price point setting powders that I think work exactly the same as this one. But all in all, happy with this. I'm glad that I finally got to try something out from the brand Ciate London. That's probably not even how you pronounce it, but so far I'm a fan of this brand. If you have any other recommendations for other products from Ciate that I should try out, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.